So there is, you can lay right in here around the center side. Yeah, that'd be good. And there's space right here too. As long as we're... Good morning. Yeah, we do. Come on in. You want to scoot a little bit that way? There's one here. There's one right, we can go in the center too, guys, right here. Anyone that doesn't want to go in the center, Paul, would you go in the center? You would move to the center, right? Come on, we're going to get you into our circle. I have some staff members that will go into the center. If you're a staff member or attending yoga regularly or kind to the people that are a little shyer, you'll take a center space and give up your outlining space. That would be nice. You want to move right here? Yeah. Thanks. Got a couple more minutes before we start, and we will start with meditation this morning, and we will do some more warming up, get you guys going. More of you are out here today, so I'm going to guess that the ones that haven't been here last week, this is the first time you've done yoga in a while, so we will be honoring that space for you. Last week was like a comedy show. We were like, oh. I mean, it was a rough ride, but don't worry, we're gonna honor everybody exactly where they are.
Smiling faces, we're good.
We got Tegan. Hey! We got room right here for you. Another evidence that texting works.
Everything works.
I got Monica out of bed. I got Dana back in yoga. This is a miracle day. It's a miracle. Good job. Welcome. So good to see you. All right, guys. It looks like this is our group. Namaste, everyone. This is wonderful. I'm going to do my best to project my voice. I have this here not because I needed to figure out where to carry my phone, because this is a microphone and we are broadcasting on YouTube. So if you can't hear me, I'm going to do my best. If I stay in here, I think it kind of carries a little bit better. If you can't hear me, please just speak, say something. I'll make sure I get a little bit more vocal with that. And like I said, we are broadcasting on YouTube and Comcast, right, Tom? Just YouTube? So it's Trinidad.
Hi,
Trinidad Times TV 71 on YouTube, and you can go back and look at this, or take the class, or whatever you need to do. So this will be a really fun time. This morning we're going to start in meditation. So let's come into the seated posture that you guys are pretty much in, sitting up nice and tall. If you need to apply a blanket or block to help that spine erect, please do so now. Does this really help carry the voice out there? Okay, good. I think I'm echoing through the pipes that are going through here. So soften your eye gaze and just find yourself into this Ujjayi breath, breathing in through the nose and back out through the nose. Our centering thought today is going to be, I am enough. I am enough is a very simple mantra. In Sanskrit is Ananda Hum. So we're going to be saying Ananda Hum to ourselves during our quiet meditation. So as you get distracted by noises and sounds outside of you, go back to the mantra of Ananda Hum, representing I am enough. There is enough. And I always like to say, enough is enough. Sometimes we forget and we think we have to have more, be more, do more, live more. And in this moment, this is enough. I will cue you when it's time to stop your meditation. So just take a deep breath, focusing in on Ananda Hum. It is now time to release your mantra. Take a couple of deep breaths, audible exhales. Carrying your centering thought or mantra throughout your practice today. We're going to begin lying down on our back. Feet are going to be planted on the mat, knees are lifted. Pressing that lower back into the mat. And as those knees are raised, we're going to take a few little side to sides, just gently rotating those hips from the left to the right. Loosening up, letting the knees, as they're lifted, letting them fall side to side. That's your lower back talking to you. If you were wondering, what is that? That's your lower back. Now begin to take that gentle side to side a little bit deeper, really stretching, maybe lifting the leg that's on the top over a little bit more, giving a little bit more stretch to that lower back. Wherever you're at today is perfect. Maybe you just need to hold the stretch. Maybe you need to keep moving through it. And then slowly bring yourself back to center. Place your right foot on your left knee, and then gently pull that left leg over to the right. That way, that way, that way. There we go. That way. Yeah. So we're gonna pull it that way. There you go. Yep, you just lay your back down and then this, so that way you get that, like try to get your shoulders down onto the mat. That way you get that stretch. So you're gonna pull that foot this way. Yeah. So we're getting that stretch going. We're gonna pull the leg this way. Yeah, there you go. Getting into that lower back, that hip. You can stretch it this way if you want. Like take it, like we're pulling it. Yeah. Take some deep breaths here. The stretch is pretty powerful and simple. So by pulling it and letting that left leg relax, you'll get that IT band really relaxing. Just relax. I know you're like, I don't know. And now slowly return to center. As this time we bring our left foot up and we're going to pull towards the left. So you're pulling that opposite direction. The other foot, this foot. There you go. Yeah. Switching sides. There you go. If you've not ever really experienced this stretch, it's really awesome. It's great on your lower back, great on the IT band, the hip, the obliques if you really get into this. If you want a little bit more, you can get those arms and just really stretch them out, and you'll really get a deeper stretch as well. See, this is how everyone should lay at the beach, don't you think? It's really stretched. Take your time this morning, really feeling and understanding that the body, it remembers where to go. We are just gently reminding it. Then slowly bringing it back to center. Grabbing onto those knees, pulling them into your chest, giving yourself a big hug. Maybe you roll side to side. Again, we're all about the lower back today. And normally we would roll ourselves up to standing, but because we have this nice concrete underneath us, if you have the ability to roll up to standing, do so. If not, roll onto one side and bring yourself up to the top of your mat, big toes to touch. Heels are slightly apart. As we come into that strong mountain pose, we're going to flex those fingers way open, roll the shoulders back, take a deep breath, soften that eye gaze. You have arrived at yoga. Look at the smiles. You guys are like, yay! Inhale, arms up overhead. Really reach and breathe. Exhale, cactus, and let go of that breath. Inhale, take it up. One more time. Exhale, cactus, let go of your breath. And inhale up. As we come up, we're going to have our left hand reach over, grab the right wrist, and pull it over to your left. Again, opening up that side body. If you want a little more on this stretch, roll that body open towards the sky. And bring it back to center. Reach again, inhale. Right hand's grabbing the left wrist, reach up high, pull it over towards the right. And again, if you like that extra opening, roll that body up towards the sky. And back. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, up. Draw those hands to heart center. And just feel that body. We're going to go into our breathing exercises. As we come, we're staying at the top of our mat. Big toes are to touch, heels slightly apart. Inhale, press the palms together all the way up again. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold, straight spine, hinge from the hips. Yes, the bend. And now widen that stance. Bring those feet mat's distance apart and let yourself hang. Maybe let the pinkies rest inside those elbow creases. You can straighten your legs or bend them. You can alternate to where you get this stretch coming out of the lower back or the hamstrings. You can stay in stillness or sway side to side. Remember that you are remembering. Allow yourself to really swing and sway, bend and straighten. And now slowly let those hands all come to the ground or as close to the ground as you can. Take a nice bend in those knees to where you can bring those hands all the way to the mat. Take a deep breath and then exhale, straighten those legs. Again, bend those knees, flatten those palms to the mat, and this time slow body roll yourself all the way up to standing. Roll those shoulders back, coming into mountain pose. Inhale overhead, and exhale, cactus release. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. This time, Walk those feet back together, maybe hips distance apart. Press the palms into the shins just below the knees. Straighten out that spine, lift the head, and come into a perfect half lift. Really drop that chest so that spine is straight. Lift that head. Really feel this posture this morning. I know you all are. Exhale, fold. Take a nice bend in those knees. Inhale, reverse swan dive, draw it up. And exhale, cactus, release. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. You can take it to the shins, or if you'd like, you can take that hands to heart center in prayer. Exhale, fold. Take a nice bend. Inhale, reverse swan dive, draw it up. Get a little bit of motion and speed to this. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Take that nice bend again. This time more speed. Reverse swan dive. Bring it up. Exhale, cactus. Beautiful job. And up and forward fold. Moving that body with the breath. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Take a bend. Bring it up. Reach, 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 and exhale, cactus. Beautiful. Inhale, up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. This time, before we jump up, I know, this time we're going to take a bend in those knees and we're going to step both feet back into plank. Plank is that straight body board. Those palms are placed directly underneath your shoulders. They're not mat's distance. Fingers are facing towards the front top of your mat. Tuck in that booty. Hold here. Pull in the belly. Tuck in the booty. Two more breaths holding for plank. Exhale, press yourself back, down dog, pressing that chest towards the thighs, walking yourself into that perfect down dog, bringing those feet either forward or a little farther back. Maybe walking that dog a little bit, pressing the right foot down and then the left. Maybe taking a bend and pressing that chest in, whatever feels good for you today. We're just remembering, that's what we're doing today. We're going to take 2 more deep breaths in this down dog. Exhaling through the mouth, expelling everything that the body's been accumulating. And then take a nice bend here. You're going to bend your knees. You're going to press that chest back. Eye gaze towards the front. Jump, step, or walk yourself to the top of your mat. And bring it all the way up. Exhale, cactus. Beautiful job. Inhale, up and forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Take a nice bend, step yourself back. Hold plank. Increasing that ability and stamina. 2 more breaths, holding plank. And pushing back, down dog. Take a nice bend here. Eye gaze to the top of the mat. You can bring yourself there in whatever fashion gets you there. And reverse swan dive, draw it up. And exhale, cactus, and bring it up. Hands draw through to heart center. Coming back to our intention. Ananda hum. All right. If you need to grab water or anything like that, we will begin more of a flow. How we doing? Are we warmed up? Good. I'm not, because I'm like over here telling you and I'm not doing it. So I'm like, oh, but it's okay. All right. So today, instead of starting from down dog to go into our warrior series, we're going to come from more of an Ashtanga place where we're going to come to from the top of our mat and stepping back. And that's going to be a little bit easier on some of you. That the down dog is, it's a little rough right now. I mean, let's just call it what it is. We're all there. So in that move, the feet are together. We're sitting up tall, and I'm going to just demonstrate really quick. We'll step back, warrior one. Warrior one has the heel down and the toe coming up towards the top right side of the mat or left side, depending on the side. This will be warrior one stepping back. Then we will convert to a warrior two. When we step back directly into warrior two, it's the same step back. You're just stepping into it. So you're not having to come from that downward dog position. And many of you have done that with us before, but those of you who have not, it's actually easier. It's a little bit of an easier stance to teach from when you're teaching at different levels. So let's start at the top of our mat. Hands are at heart center. Take a deep breath here. Exhale. Inhale. Right foot, step back, warrior one. First round, we hold our postures, so take your time. Come into that perfect warrior one, bending in that front leg, back leg is straight, heels are lined up. Take a moment and just inspect yourself, because stepping back is a little tricky. Now reach towards the sky and drop those shoulders and come down a little lower in that front leg. Beautiful. Now we're going to reach again. We're going to pivot onto the ball of the back foot, pull the heel in, and open up, warrior two. As we hold this warrior two, we're remembering our body, remembering where we are. Now, this flow is going to be a little different from last week. We're going to take that right arm, we're going to bring it forward, we're going to pivot onto the ball of the back foot, and then we're going to come forward. So you're on the ball of the back foot, holding this stance. Beautiful. Looks easy, doesn't it? Until you have to hold it. Yeah. Take an inhale, bring it up. Hands are going to draw through heart center. And we're going to take a gentle twist But we're not going to go as intense as a normal twist in yoga. So we're just going to twist. Isn't that nice? I didn't make you do any kind of crazy thing. Just twist. Now, if you want more, you can open up those arms. If you're on your game today, you can lean down and take that twist. There you go. Bringing it back to center. All the way. Now, we're on the ball, that back foot. Are you ready? Maybe a little tiny step forward. And to the top. Good job. All right, take a deep breath. On the exhale, we're going to step back on the left side. Warrior one. Check yourself here. Everyone's looking very good. Find that perfect warrior one. Coming forward in that front leg. Reach, reach, reach. Drop the shoulders and bring that knee just a little lower. Tegan went with Sonia to the lake yesterday. Her thighs are killing her. She's like, oh. She said she knew what it was like to be old. She goes, I understand now, Grandma, why you feel this. I'm like, really? I get it now. All right, ready? We're going to reach up high, pivot on the ball of the back foot, pull the heel in, and open up, warrior two. Beautiful job. You're doing good. Don't panic over here. You're like, what am I doing? So just face this side of the mat, straighten the back leg, and come down. There you go. Okay, are we ready for this? You're like, no. All right, the left arm is going to come forward, pivot on the ball of the back foot, and bring it down. You should feel this. If you're hinging right, you should be feeling this in the right glute, thigh. Okay, good. So those little pains, that means you're doing it right. You're doing good. Just pretend, that we're holding hands. Holding here. I know. Engage your core. Your balance comes from deep within your core. So when you're like that, just engage. And bring it up. Ready? Stepping slowly and back up. Oh, I forgot the twist. See, Paula, that's Paula's fault, okay? I was trying to give you a break. Thank God, Paula. Yes, twist on the other side. So take that twist. Again, if you open your arms, or if you want to bring that elbow down to the knee. Thank you, Paula. Got distracted by my old age. And now bring it back and step it forward. Beautiful. Shake it off. How we doing? We're going to move through that 2 times fast. You ready? The good news is you're not in a down dog. I have not thrown any chaturangas your way. And we're going to just flow through this. So the encouraging things here are engage your core. You can make any yoga class, whether it's an easy class or a hard class, you can make it as challenging as you need it to be. So as we're here, engage your core, engage your legs, your quads, everything, just engage it. Make everything solid and straight, and you will have yourself a very challenging flow. All right? Okay, ready? Hands come to heart center. Step back, warrior one, right side. Reach up high on the ball of the back foot, open up, warrior two. Right arm comes forward, pivot on the ball of the back foot, reaching forward. Engage your core, reaching up, twisting to your left. Bringing it up, stepping forward. Left side, stepping back, warrior one. Pivot, pull in, warrior two. Left arm comes forward, pivot on the ball of the back foot, reach forward. You're coming out of the hips. Bring it up, twist to your right. And back, stepping forward. See, easier when it's fast, huh? Ready? Stepping back, warrior one, right side. Reach up, pivot, open up, warrior two. Right arm swings forward, pivot on the ball of the back foot, reach forward. Bring it up, twist to your left. Bring it forward, stepping forward. Beautiful. Stepping back, left side, warrior one. Pivot, pull in, warrior two, opening up. Bringing that left arm back this time. Pivot on the ball of the back foot, reach forward. Beautiful. And bring it up, stepping forward. Oh gosh, I did it again. See? I want to let go of that twist too, apparently. Not last week. Everything was a twist last week. Okay, and bring it forward. Thank you, guys. Sorry. I don't believe I had my coffee today. All right. Now we're going to go into another series where we're going to start back for warrior two. Inhale here. Step back, warrior two. Open up. Reverse your warrior. And take it back. We're going to flow by cartwheeling the right arm down, left arm up, left arm down. Drop the back knee, walk that left foot over to the side. You can come onto the knife edge if you want, or stay here. If it's too painful to drop the knee, then kind of keep it up. But we're just doing a light runner's lunge. If you want to open up that hip a little bit more, you can. I'm not holding this very long, just opening up that hip slightly. Bring yourself back up. Walk that foot back forward. Now we're going to take that left foot, we're going to step it back for plank. You have a couple options here. You can stay in plank and push back to down dog, or take a chaturanga, up dog, and then push it back. You just be exactly where you are today. It's okay. Eye gaze to the top of the mat, take a nice bend, jump step or walk yourself there. Reverse swan dive and draw it up. As the hands hit heart center, we're going to step back warrior two on the left side. Inhale and then reach back on that exhale. Take it back to warrior two. Cartwheeling it down, left arm down, right arm up, right arm down. Walk that foot to the right corner of your mat and drop that back knee. and stretching that hip for that runner's lunge. Taking it back up. Bringing that foot back behind you, either down dog or chaturanga, whatever you feel up to today. Down dog. Okay, grab water, wipe off. How we doing? Pretty good? Getting a little flow on? Glad you guys are on your game when I wasn't. I didn't get to drink any of my coffee today. That's what's wrong. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and start. We're going to sit. We're going to take a seat, but we're going to do it on the toes. So come on to the toes. Kept these on because I kept stepping on rocks last week. So we're going to come on and we're going to come onto those toes. If you need to put a blanket or a block between your legs, do that. Right now, we're really going to open up those feet, the shins, the ankles. You should be feeling it. And for a little distraction time, let's take the left arm out. This right arm is going to come over, swing around, and hook that arm in towards us. Really stretching here. Take it back out, counter stretch that arm. Now the right arm comes out, the left arm will hook it around and bring it up. Now there's a couple of ways here. You can come up high and you'll get a different stretch than if you're down low. So it just depends on what your body's looking for today. And back. Coming forward, tapping out those toes. And bringing back. This time, sit back onto the feet, but not onto the toes. So you're going to just sit back onto the tops of the feet. You'll bring down the toes and sit back. And we're going to do that counter stretch. So you're welcome to stay like this if this is enough of a challenge for you. Or lean yourself back. If you have a block or a blanket, or you can even do what Sonia's doing, she's just leaning back and lifting those thighs. This is going to give that thigh stretch. I know, it's okay. It's hard, guys. I know nobody was doing this these last few months, except Sonia, who is working out all the time. And bring it forward. We're going to take another little bit more stretching going on today. As we build on this summer, our class will become a little bit more challenging, but right now we're just trying to remember how to do yoga and tell our body, remember, you can do this. So now sit back down. If you have a blanket or something to sit on, this is an excellent opportunity. You want to sit down, you want to bring your right foot up, and your left foot is going to come all the way out, flexing the toes up towards the sky. This is an active posture, sitting up nice and tall. You're going to hinge yourself forward, and today it might just be right here. So I'm more worried about you actually getting the right stretch than going deep. So if you're bending, you've taken the stretch out of the lower back and the thigh. If you're straight, you're going to keep it isolated into that lower back and sciatic area. And that's what I really want to accomplish for you today. So just come straight, exhale. You want to exhale through any discomfort, really flexing. There you go. With each exhale, with a straight spine, you may be able to bring yourself down a little bit more. Now slowly walk it up. Now, I want you to take a deep breath, reach for the toes, and exhale and bring yourself down to your limit. And release. Opposite side, stretch out that right leg, bring that left leg all the way up. And remember, we're hinging from the hips, so make sure your body's really straight with the leg. You don't want the leg like flailing out or, running the show. You got to keep that leg in control. Sit up nice and tall, hinge, and come forward, no matter where that is. It might just be just a little bit. Straight spine isolates it in the lower back, sciatic. We're not in a big competition on who can get lower today. We're not trying to do that. We're really just trying to open up using our breath. Walk it up, inhale, and now take it down, reach for the foot all the way to your limit. And bring it up. Bring both legs in front of you. Shake out those legs, bring them together, flex those toes towards you, possibly lifting those heels slightly. Sit up nice and tall, and again, hinge from the hips and take it forward. This is going to isolate, again, straight spine. You're just hinging here. And bring it back up. Inhale. And exhale to your limit all the way. Grab those feet, those ankles, those shins, wherever you can. And bring it up. Beautiful. Lying back down on your back. Feet are on the mat, knees are facing up towards the sky, so they're coming up. Kind of back where we kind of started in the beginning. This time, it's a little bit different. We're going to grab that right foot if this is available to you. And you're going to bring it over beside you. I know, crazy, right? Beside you, beside you. Yes. You'll feel it because your thigh will say, what the heck am I doing? Yep. So if you can, if it's possible, it's okay. It's okay. Yep, you're good. Okay, it's beside you. You can bring that left leg now down straight and press that right knee towards the mat. You're gonna get this really great thigh stretch. So I'm gonna give you this because I want you to really relax your head down. How's that? Yeah, so that way you can really just focus in on pushing that knee and relaxing, yeah. Thank you all for just doing your best today. I hope your body's getting stretched and warmed up for your day. You're gonna have lots of energy. Now, slowly, by propping that left foot back up on the mat, you're gonna bring that right foot up. You might wanna bring yourself up. Now you're gonna grab the left foot, right? Left foot. And you're gonna pull it back beside you and come into that same stretch. So normally we bring this posture, it's called reclining hero, and we really take these really major measures, but this is like half reclining hero. So we're just gently reminding the body, oh, my leg can move this way. Peggy's not though. Peggy's like, no, my leg can't move that way. Feels good though, doesn't it? Too much. Too much. Get your little green pants. I know. Oh yeah. Yeah. How's that? Good. Nice stretch for your hips. Ooh. All right, bringing it back up. Now, bring those knees into that chest again. Give yourself a nice squeeze. Grab onto the bottoms of those feet, and we're gonna open up into happy baby here by pulling those knees into the armpits and rocking side to side. So you're gonna grab onto the outsides of the feet if possible. There you go. And then just let these knees come. Yeah, it's a strange posture. I believe babies were happy here. So see if you can't get the leg, just to kind of give you that stretch a little bit more. Is that helping? And just roll from side to side. And maybe you'd like to play here by straightening one leg and then the other. This is why babies do it. And then coming back forward, we're going to end our class today by grabbing on to that right knee, wrapping our right arm around that knee, pulling it into the chest and letting that left leg fall long. To feel the pinching in your hip and the lower part of your upper part of your leg is normal and natural. Squeezing it directly into the chest is what we're looking for here. Then with the left hand, grab onto that knee, take an inhale here, and on the exhale, pull it over the body for a gentle supine twist. Right arm falls out to the side, eye gaze to the right. And as today's focus was our lower back, we're ending in very similar postures as we started. Louise Hay says that the lower back is all about support. When our lower back is sore or tight or out, we don't feel supported in our life. We're not feeling supported financially. We're not feeling the support that's around us. So our affirmation when we do any lower back work is all of my needs are always taken care of. And then chiming back in with Ananda hum. I am enough. I have enough. There is enough. Slowly coming back to center, bringing that opposite leg up to your chest and letting now your right leg fall long. Pulling it in tight, giving that nice squeeze towards the chest. And then this time with our right palm, grabbing that knee, pulling it over the body, eye gaze out to the left. All of my needs are always taken care of. I have enough, there is enough, I am enough. During these postures, as we let go, we can also affirm, I let go of all that's no longer serving me. Slowly coming back to center. Bringing the legs all the way up and the arms to touch the sky. Reach, reach, reach here. Take a deep breath. And on your exhale, curl into a ball. Bringing that chin to chest, forehead to knees. Inhale, reach all the way up again. And exhale, curl into that ball. Last one, inhale, reach, reach, reach. And on this exhale, let the arms fall behind you or beside you, legs fall long for final Shavasana. Letting yourself really let go here, opening up like a starfish, soaking up that morning sun, coming back to our intention, Ananda hum, as we take a few moments in meditation, as your yoga today absorbs into your whole being. As we come to the end of this time together, take a deep breath. Full exhale. And another deep breath, coming on to one side and bringing yourself to seated. We will end class together today, taking 3 deep inhales with a double exhale. Together, inhale through the nose and double exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Thank you all so much for sharing your energy and your light, coming out and supporting Yoga in the Park. And as always, may blessings pour over each one of you, your families, and your homes. The light in me honors and sees the light in each one of you. Namaste. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and we will be maybe open next week. Watch Facebook. Well, you just never know what's going on. But for sure, we'll be back out here on Saturday. So enjoy. We did bring our CBD products out so that we could sell them here, since if any of you are in need of them, we have them over here for sale. Other than that, thank you guys for joining us, and we wish you a wonderful, wonderful week. Namaste.